What's going on, guys? Here today for Nidhi's shoot. She's 30 pounds down, completely transformed woman. But let's go all the way back to the beginning. Nidhi, talk to us about your backstory. Who is Nidhi? You know, what do you do for work? Where were you before coming to KMAC Fitness? What's family life like?
Yeah, so hi, I'm Nidhi, otherwise known as the Fit Neurologist. I am a neurology resident, graduating residency in just 3 months. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and I live in Boston with my husband and my dog Dosa. And you said why I started KMAC, was that the question? So I initially started KMAC to support my husband, who really just wanted to get into the fitness game. Unfortunately, he got a little busy along the way, but you know, I went through with it, and here I am. And you know, even prior to that, I think that all my life I've dealt with insecurities and lack of confidence. And it's, you know, something that really bothered me, constantly comparing myself to others, not ever feeling happy in whatever I wore, constantly taking millions of pictures just to get one right angle to hide my belly or whatever it was. And honestly, you know, joining KMAC really has unleashed the confidence that I lacked for so long.
Absolutely. So would you pinpoint it down to one particular trigger point that made you book in that consultation call?
So one particular trigger point, yes, I actually can. So I have this very nice black dress. It's actually a romper that I loved wearing in the past. I tried to wear it one day and it didn't fit. The zipper just didn't go up. It was very hard to even try to get it to zip up. And I started crying at that time, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't live like this forever. I need to do something about it. And I guess, you know, just those moments where I found myself crying because things wouldn't fit me or I didn't look good in things, like I think all of those together just culminated into this one big step that I took to really just do something about it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think sometimes these trigger points, they just force you to take action.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you don't look back, you know,
Yeah.
the changes have been made.
Yeah.
Just bear with me. Okay. All right, so tell us, why did you choose KMAC Fitness and what did you experience through the online coaching?
Yeah, so I chose KMAC actually because a lot of family friends who have done this program have had great results in the past. So it was mainly word of mouth type of situation. And really online coaching, initially I was a little hesitant because it's online. Like I told you earlier, I've worked with a personal trainer in person in the past and didn't really get the results that I was looking for, despite working out in the gym 5 days a week, doing endless amounts of cardio. So I was a little hesitant, but honestly it was the best decision I made, because an online coach meant that I was able to be a lot more flexible. You know, if I was too tired to do a workout one day, I could do it the next, and I didn't have to waste anyone's time or my, you know, I didn't, if I had no energy, I was able to just kind of push it off a little, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And it's a very educational process, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's all encompassing. It's not just a training program and a nutrition plan. It's managing life throughout the ups and downs, right?
Yes.
Bear with me. Okay. So tell us, what impact has your health and fitness journey had on those people around you?
Yeah, so actually it's had a significant impact. I started my Instagram page, The Fit Neurologist, just to help inspire others that used to be in my situation, others that are hiding behind, you know, clothes, baggy clothes, not confident. And honestly, so many people tell me that they feel so inspired seeing my journey, the fact that I was able to lose 30 pounds working crazy 80-hour weeks and 12 days straight without a break in between. So it's definitely inspired them. I have coworkers tell me all the time, like they pull me to the side and they're like, Nidhi, like, are you okay? Like, is anything wrong with you? You've lost so much weight. I'm like, no, this is all intentional. So
No, that's really great. And I think that's what it's all about, having a positive impact on those around you. Because after all, that's our motto, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so apart from the physical results which are evident, can you talk us through any other positive impacts that it's had on your psyche from a mental standpoint?
Yeah, so I think mentally, it's just I feel like I'm on top of the moon because I look great, right? Like I feel like mentally, I feel like the physical. Hold on, what am I trying to say? I feel. Ooh, sorry.
We can go again, Nidhi. I'll start from.
Those are following us?
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So apart from the physical results, how would you say that your journey has impacted you mentally?
Mentally, I'm happier. Mentally, I feel more grounded. Mentally, I feel stronger. Physically, I'm definitely stronger, but also mentally, it's that feeling of strength that I wouldn't have gotten with any other thing. Yeah.
That's great to hear. And finally, what 3 pieces of advice would you give to someone who was considering to join the program?
Yeah. So the first and foremost one is it's always the hardest to take that step to start, but start.
Yeah.
That is the hardest thing to do, but once you start, you're already over the hardest, hump in the journey. The second thing is to really get to know your coach, to really form that relationship with your coach, because I think that is so important in your journey moving forward. And the third thing is to really just soak it all in, and time will show you results, so just enjoy the process.
I think there's so much to that. It's all about communication. It's all about forming a relationship, a bond with your coach, and being consistent over a long period of time, because you will get there if you put that in for sure. But no, a massive congratulations to you. So proud of you. You should be proud of yourself.
I am so proud.
And that's a wrap on Nidhi.